And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Quivs, once again, in Phasmophobia, once again, before work. Had a brain freeze there. Not a brain freeze, brain fart, I guess is what some people say. Brain just stopped. I'm like, what am I doing? Where am I? Who's this? I don't know who I am. Anyway, no, we're all good. Back in Phasmophobia, as I've said. It was tempting. Wow, my Phasmophobia curse has gone weird. Okay, it's come back. It was tempting to play Starfield, but Starfield has been somewhat buggy for me. I have lots of crashes to desktop. Not really worth streaming if that's going to keep happening on a continuous basis. It does appear to have something to do with the graphics drivers, because it's always the graphics card that seems to report the error. But yeah, so we'll see if AMD can do anything about it. Maybe there's been patches and I haven't seen them yet anyway. But the other thing that's really fun, and I'm still playing and I'm still enjoying at the moment, is more of the new Phasmophobia. We're going to stay at the difficulty we were on, except... Oh, I can't change favorite room. Okay. That's cool. That's all we wanted. We don't want it to change favorite room. I think other than that, we're alright, aren't we? Curse possessions is, wait, one random one? Did I turn them off? Curse possessions 1. Number of curse possessions available, one random one. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's what we want. Yeah, I want to save. Because that's about right, 2.7. I wish it was more, but you know, that's sort of where I want it. We'll start in Tanglewood because it's been a little while. I think I've got everything ready. I've got everything in my inventory that I need. Let's go. Now, it's been a little bit, a few days. We'll see how out of practice I am. Should be fine, I'm sure. Let's find out. Flashlight. EMF these days is sort of better because this EMF is good. Let's see. Michelle Miller. Parabolic, witness a ghost event, and motion sensor. Can do all of those. That's nice. Turn my flashlight on. Michelle Miller. I don't know where the breaker is because that gives you a bit more money. Let's see what's happening. I feel like I'm moving incredibly slow. What's going on? Is that normal? No, that's normal. Michelle, where are you? Didn't hear nothing. See if we can find a bone. Bone, 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 bone. Can't hide there. No music box. No bone, can't hide there. Interesting. Now the reason I'm closing all the doors as I go in is I've started with all the doors sort of random. As many doors random as is allowed. There's the bone, that's an odd spot. Because it increases my multiplier. But what I'm doing afterwards is I'm immediately closing the doors. Oh, that's an haunted mirror, nice. As I'm also then immediately closing the doors when I find them. Because that way, if the ghost touches a door, I'll know. Well, I've got my cursed item and my thing already. Now we're just looking for the ghost. So let's close all these doors. Now I could use the mirror, but preserving my sanity has always been a high priority of mine. Let's see where the breaker is. The breaker's in here. Okay, good to know. Can I hide in here? I can. That's also good to know. Now we've got a very quiet ghost. I've yet to see or hear anything. thrown around down here? We might have to go with the closed door strategy. See if anything happens. The shoes are where they should be. Everything's where it should be. Nothing? Michelle, where are you? Well, it's cold here. So this is probably the ghost room. Ghost is doing absolutely nothing. Let's see if there's any dots. Ah, it has now turned the light off because that was on. How long ago? Too long ago for the photo. What else? Temperature is fast dropping right now. Let's turn that off, turn that off. Close the door, which gives you a nice contrast for the camera. The camera's really hard to see if you leave the door open, if there's dots. It's not really hard to see, but it's hard. This is much easier. Don't see anything yet. They could be around the corner. The thing about this entry hall area is that is still part of it. So the dots could be on that side right now, but we'll get some more equips in, shall we? Let's try a bit of dots and the spirit box. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Where are you? Where?
Close to bus.
Cool. Let's turn that on. Let's see what kind of EMFs we got here. There's a 3. Just that one door? I thought it touched this door as well. It's definitely throwing things. Who was that throw? No? Threw something that I can't see. Oh. Alright, we really should get our UV in now. So we did get a spirit box. We are just shy of freezing. We haven't got EMF 5. We've got a lot of door touches, so let's try for our UV real quick. So it was a bit standoffish, and then suddenly... Oh, I didn't put the dots down. Okay, we can put the dots down. We can put the book down. See if there's any fingies. Should still be fingerprints there, unless it's an abake. There are totally fingerprints there. Alright, let's put our dots down, so there. Grab our camera. Charge that. I should be able to get 3 photos, maybe 2 photos. Did I get the interaction? I did. Excellent, which means I should be able to get another fingerprint. If I just charge that. None on that door at the moment. One on this door. Oh, that one just disappeared. Now, I don't know when it touched the door, so I can't be looking for abake here. But I haven't seen any 6-fingered fingerprints, so it's probably not an abake. Alright, we'll leave that there. We need to turn these lights off. You can stay there too. Close these just so I know if it touches them again. Turn that off, turn that off. Step outside, close the door. Sanity has stayed high, which is nice. Still don't see any dots, orbs. Give it a second and we'll see if there's any dots. Put that on the edge of my screen so it will catch my attention if anything happens. We did get Spirit Box. My sanity has stayed pretty high despite the fact that we got Spirit Box. So I don't think we're looking at a Diogen, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Don't think we're looking at a Diogen here. Let's speak English. Oh well. Yeah, Dio. Dio? Not Dio. Moroi. Moroi. Don't think we're looking at a Moroi. Parabolic motion sensor. Well, let's get a motion sensor set up because that'll be the quickest one to get done. Don't think we're looking at a Moroi because the curse would have probably screwed me over by now. And the motion sensor can just go there. You're not touching me. I ain't copping that. Alright, ghost event. Ghost event was a shadow ghost event. Yeah. Wow! Absolutely hoiked that across the room. Still nothing that looks like EMF level 5, so I'm going to say no to that for now. Oh, and we've got UV. So we've got Spirit Box and UV. I forgot about the UV already. Aha! Would have seen orbs by now if it was a mimic. Phantom. Only way to get Phantom would be if I got a ghost photo. But Polty is ghost writing. Phantom would be the dots. And a mimic would be freezing. The strength of that throw, I think this is a poltergeist that was a bit shy. It just didn't do anything to start, but now it's going absolutely crazy. I should get in there and take some of these photos. Grab me another book as well. Has it written in the book? Grab that and that. Okay, so all the things that I just threw no longer count already. So let's drop that and let's grab my UV torch and see if there's any new fingerprints. Heaps of them. Let's see if I get photos of any of these. I don't know what it just threw. So we won't... Was that dots? No. Won't worry too much about that. We'll just try and get these UV photos. What? Why did that one disappear? There we go. Another one. I don't know how many photos I've got left. One. So we'll make that it. Cool. Now I don't need that or this. Let's leave those outside. We're looking for writing or dots or... There's the dots. It's a phantom. So look at that. Ah, I missed one. Ah, that's disappointing. Oh well, should still be a reasonable amount of money. Got all the photos. Got lots of photos, let's put it that way. Parabolic microphone. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. The only risk I run here is the occasional ghost event, but other than that... So that constant 2.5 is the dots. That would be the breaker. Well, we can go and fix that. That's not going to be the worst thing in the world. Bang. Naughty ghost. Don't know what that 20.1 was. Come on, just talk on the parabolic microphone and we've done all the objectives, which is the best multiplier you can get. So the objectives on the multiplier is about as good as it gets. I don't know what that 16 was either. The photos don't sit within the level multiplier, but your objectives do. So doing all the objectives the reward for them gets multiplied. So doing all the objectives is about the best way you can make money in levels. I tend not to, because I tend to avoid getting hunted as much as possible, which does mean I'm extremely unpracticed at getting hunted. There you go, that's what I wanted to hear. If you actually get hunted more, you get better at being hunted, and I should be getting better at being hunted, but honestly, I'm just too cowardly. This game scares the hell out of me, like I can't help it. It is a scary, scary game. It's so tense. I love DK's commitment to making the game not a jump scare game. It's tense. You aren't ever getting jump scared. You're just slowly getting more and more nervous until something happens. And the thing that happens doesn't even happen suddenly. It happens kind of suddenly, but it's not like it often happens right on top of you. It's just a thing that happens. And then you freak out because it's like, oh my god, I don't want this to happen at all. You're trying really hard to make sure that none of these things happen, and then they happen. And it's just, man, I really wish that didn't happen. So yeah, you try your best not to get hunted, in my case. Now, do I do a whole bunch of maps? I do, because otherwise it gets a little bit samey when you're watching it. But Tanglewood is my favorite. Tanglewood is a really well-designed map. Like, it is the first map. I mean, there were other maps in the game already, but Tanglewood is just a really nice, good-sized, well-laid-out map. The change to how you get to the garage is great. I believe that used to be from the kitchen back in the day. And then they moved it. Can't remember. It used to be somewhere else. Didn't used to be there. Now it's in a different spot. It's in a different spot. George Roberts. Repel the ghost with incense. Well, I don't want to do that. Motion sensor and crucifix. Well, I don't want to do either of those two. 1 and 3, not my favorite. Sometimes they happen because that's just, I've been in the position where I couldn't work out the ghost in any other way, shape, or form. That's what I was reduced to. So that's what I did. George Roberts, don't forget it's George. There's my flashlight there. Oh man, I can't wait for a better flashlight as well. George, where are you? Didn't hear nothing. It's the one where I had begun to work out where all the cursed object items, cursed object spots were. I still don't actually know exactly, but I'm getting better at it. Bone, no good. Dory, bone, no. Blah 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 blah. No monkey paw, which I think is there. Still haven't seen the bone. Do we have a breaker back here? We don't. What about a hiding spot? We don't. That's disappointing. What about a bone? No. Not sure if that's just me walking over the different surfaces. You know what? Let's go down here first. I don't see anything there. I can hide in the basement. That's interesting. It's not a summoning circle, and the breaker is there. And I do not see a bone. Might leave that one on just so I can find the breaker. It's a bit easier to head down there. Can really open that door a bit wider. Nothing has happened here. So let's head upstairs and see if anything has happened. Don't see anything. No bone. Can't hide there. Monkey paw can be in here. Don't see anything out of place. No monkey paw, no bone. Bathroom? There's nothing to throw in this bathroom. Where was that? I mean, I heard it. Definitely heard it. I don't see anything that was thrown. So it's trying to give me a clue. I'm just not picking it up. Nothing, no bone. Okay, that's a door. Hi. So it's probably on the landing from that. Please tell me I've got enough lights left to find this bone. So it's a corridor ghost more than likely, as opposed to a particular room ghost. There's my cursed object. Can hide there, so I'm going to leave that open. Let's go back to this. Find our bone. Just a few more rooms to check. Knock on the window. EMF 5. It's thrown lots of stuff in this room. Can't hide here, except for there. Oh, this room is really cold. The bone is back here? Nope, no idea where the bone went. So are you back here rather than in the corridor as I initially thought? That would explain why it sounded so loud from here. And yeah, it's cold back there. It's not cold anywhere else. You a mare? I wonder. So it's turned a light off. It hasn't turned any lights on. Oh. I'm still looking for this bone. There's got to be a bone here somewhere. Where's it hiding the bone? It's got to be like one of those thin ones that are just hard to see. Nah, I give up. Okay, no bone. So we don't need that anymore. I will leave my camera up there, so I'll go all the way back to drop my camera off. Haven't copped any ghost events yet, so my sanity still should be reasonable. And yes, we do have EMF 5. Few interesting ghosts in that lot. 90-ish. 80-something-ish. 90-ish. Grab these two. Two of the most... Well, actually, orbs is super easy to get, normally. It's dots that's the one that sucks. It's much harder to get dots than almost anything else. That's a good spot. Does mean... Thanks for standing still for that long. Don't know what the hell that did to my sanity, but I bet you it's not good.
Devastating loss of life. And horrifying.
What a... Yeah, the way they do the radio now is much better as well. The radio's good. What did that do to my sanity? Not heaps. So I don't think it's any ghost that's got any special ghost event abilities. Not seeing any orbs. Norbs. Norbs? No orbs, don't see any dots at the moment. Alright, let's get the temperature in there because I need to know. And why do I feel like this is going to turn out to be a Moroi? Wow.
Devastating loss of life.
And horrifying gruesome crime.
Tragedy, struck,
Injured in a close-knit...
senseless act of fire.
Thanks for that. Really needed you to Play all that cursed radio crap. Where are you? Are
Right
you?
here.
Well, that's definitive. And let's leave that right there. UV. No idea what ghosts these are, but... Alright, so the spirit box. Whew. Okay. That gets rid of most of the horrible ghosts. Wraith feels possible. Because it acted closer to me a few times. But Wraith would be dots. Pretty sure Wraith is dots. Let's get the writing book in there and check for UV. Twins also, because of the range thing. The twins' ability to act at such large range compared to other ghosts. No UV at the moment, but it hasn't done anything in a while, so we'll leave this out here. Dots are easy to see in the dark, I'll do that. Gonna go watch from the truck, because I ain't crazy. Not wasting my sanity sitting there. It's a wraith. If I'm out of the house, it'll spend its time in the ghost room rather than following me around. Oh, threw some shoes. That's a twin interaction. So, a single line of interaction, but it bends. It's got a bend in it. That's a twin interaction. Only the twins do that. No other ghost will do it. And there is no corresponding descending twin interaction. That's the twins. They do that. No other ghost can do that. So if it is the twins, what are we looking for? Freezing. So it's probably going to turn out to be freezing. It's probably the twins. Take the ghost presence with a motion sensor. Easy. When the twins were first added to the game, we had someone confused. I say we, like the more hardcore players, and myself, because I followed their example, had some seriously confused ideas. That was hardcore. Some seriously confused ideas about how the twins worked. Initially, we thought there were actually two ghost models, and sort of one of them, they had to stay within a range of each other or something, but they were both walking around the map. But it's actually not. It is a single ghost. There is still only one ghost within the map. But if you can imagine, they're sort of piggybacking on each other. So the first ghost has a normal ghost interaction range. The second ghost has a really big range. So he starts in the same place, like well, it's not really the second ghost. I mean, it is because they're called the twins, but it's also not from the point of view of how it works mechanically. Essentially, the ghost can either interact in a normal range around itself or in a massive range around itself. And the massive range around itself is kind of like the twin. It gives the impression of a ghost that's not in the same place as the first ghost, but still kind of like attached to the first ghost, if you know what I mean. Now, the other things that it does that was a bit more obvious, it took a little while, but it was a bit more obvious, is that there are two hunting behaviors for this ghost. The first hunting behavior is that the ghost will be about 10-15% slower than a normal ghost. It still speeds up if it's in line of sight, but its initial movement speed is about 15% slower. And the other hunting behavior is it'll be 15% faster. So you'll get one or the other. You'll either get a ghost that's 15% slower or 15% faster. And those are the twins. So a very interesting ghost. They do a bunch of cool stuff. It's going to make it too hard to get photos. Finally, proof of a ghost. Oh yeah, I got the ghost photo. I didn't find the bone. I didn't get the bone photo, so that's a bit of a shame. We only got one objective. This one isn't going to pay much, but Yeah, we're done. We're done. We managed to get it. This is how you grind. This is how you get the money. Is you find the ghost and you get out. Because you get more money for finding the ghost than you do for dying trying to complete objectives. Don't try and complete objectives that you're not confident doing. And I don't like being hunted. I'm bad at it. I'm really bad at looping. So I do all the other objectives real quick. And we see what happens. And look, I still got, 675. It's not 1,000 or like 2,000 or... There are exploitative ways to get massive amounts of experience in like single runs, but I'm not doing that. What I'm doing is I am surviving every round. I have a very, very low loss rate like this. So I don't die often. It doesn't cost me a lot of money. I occasionally spend some cash on some consumables like sanity pills and salt. And matches and candles, but that's it. Other than that, we get the ghost and we get out. Nope. 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 Don't want to do any of those. So I'm probably not going to get a single objective this time. I'm getting cold breath in the truck, which means it's snowing out there. Not much fun. Play with another investigator. Well, I might do that if I can get some of my family to play. Well, probably not, because that'll be tomorrow. Get the ghost to walk through salt. We can absolutely start putting salt down to get that objective. Let's do that. Brian Myers. Right. Not a fan of this map. It's the first ever map I played, and I nearly died of fright. Walked in the front door, and the ghost did a ghost event right on top of me. Scared the living crap out of me. And that was it. I was Fraidy Cat of this entire game from then on. To this day, I still have problems with that. It was also a Revenant, so it was also the worst possible ghost one could get. Especially in the early days of the game when there weren't that many ghosts. And all the other ghosts, like, they had things, but the Revenant's speed was terrifying because nothing else came close to how hardcore the Revenant's speed was for being scary. I should be closing all these, but I will. Alright, I still haven't seen a bone yet. I do not know where the breaker is yet, so we'll have a look downstairs. Creepy basement. I haven't got a cursed object yet. Oh, yes, I have. I got tarot cards, didn't I? I think I heard something. Okay, that's where the breaker is. So, and I can hide here. Yeah, that wasn't me. That's a really loud thumping step noise. I'm suspicious that it's down there now. We are still looking for the bone, so let's continue to do that. No. 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 Don't run around in the dark if you don't have to. No. Bone. Can't hide back here. But I'll leave it open because I'm not likely to be coming back anytime soon. Is that a window knock? Maybe I'm tripping. Might have been upstairs. There's always the chance of an upstairs window knock. That's a thing. Aha! I didn't turn you on. A bone in the corridor. Bone on the floor. Can't hide there. What door did you just touch? These ones. Thanks for that. That's good to know. Oh, I can take photos. Maybe two? Take the one. I'm not sure. I was a bit slow there, so we won't mess with it. Is that it? What the hell kind of... How do I get onto this bed? Apparently I can't. How close can I get? Oh, there. Cool. I think our ghost is up here on the landing, or very close by, or is a wraith. Those are my two options. Well, no. Wraith, Banshee, and I think... Phantom? One of the other ghosts has an ability to find you in the house. Certain ghosts have the ability to move to where you are. So instead of you finding them, they find you, which, you know, has the potential to be incredibly annoying. Because you think you've got the ghost room because the ghost's doing stuff, and it's like, yeah, the ghost is doing heaps of stuff here. The only reason the ghost is doing heaps of stuff there is because you're there. However, it did throw the ball down the stairs. This one kind of sucks because there's so much area, because this whole thing is this upstairs area. It's getting warm here. You a wraith? Or a banshee? Are you telling me you are a wraith or a banshee? Is that why you did that? Or are you in this room? It's still going up. I mean, even if it was a wraith or a banshee, it would be lowering the temperature where it is. So if it's currently here because it's been following me around... But that's a high temperature, man. I think it's there because it's been following me around. I don't know where its room is. Oh, this one's getting cold. That's cold. That's where you are. Wraith, there's always a possibility of the twins again. That's not too far for the twins. I mean, it's far, but, you know, if the twins wander just a little bit, they would then be in range of that room. It only has to sort of come to here, and then it'll be able to touch anything in that room as well. Let's turn that off, because I'm trying to look for orbs when I get back to the truck. Can turn that one off as well to give us another light. Now, when I say give myself another light, there are a limited number of lights you can turn on in any Phasmophobia game, in any map. If you turn on too many lights, it'll trip the breaker, and it'll be your fault, not the ghost's fault. So, always turn off lights you're not going to need. Now, there are lights that you can leave on because you might need them. So, for example, I leave the light near the breaker on a lot of the time, because when I head back towards the breaker, I can see as soon as I've turned the breaker on, and my sanity stops draining as soon as I've turned the breaker on. Up until I actually get there, or up until I actually turn the breaker on, my sanity is draining because I'm in the dark. But yeah, a ghost that turns the breaker off a lot, it's not a bad idea to leave the light on in and on the path towards where the breaker is from the ghost room. Let's try these two. Bit of a random assortment of items, just grabbing whatever makes sense. I don't know whether these are the right two, but this is what we're doing. Still feels a bit Wraith or Banshee-like. Just because of the way it's turning lights off. Acting so far away, I should say. Oh no, I need it off for that. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? I'll say no for now. It's not a guarantee that it is a no, but it's a no for now. That's a nice spot. You are still acting somewhere else, but this is your ghost room. Or at least it was. What the hell, man? Why are you here? This ghost is weird. I think this room is slowly getting warmer. But I can't change ghost room. That's not allowed. Not in this difficulty. But it keeps acting over there. It's still colder here than anywhere else in the map. Let's turn that off. I didn't see orbs the first time, but you never know. They do move around. They appear in one spot and stay there for like a couple of minutes, and then they move to another spot and then float around for a while. So it is a good idea to sometimes check more than once, because there is the possibility that the ghost has actually moved its orbs and it's off shot, out of shot at the moment. So check again, and maybe they'll be in shot now. But no, I still don't see anything. Let's grab that. And it has touched a lot of doors, so we can always check for UV. It's always a possibility. We got nothing so far as well. No EMF level 5. The only thing I've got is that this ghost wanders really far away from its room. It seems to be like it's trapped here. It might have got caught on something. That's happened before as well. Which means until it does a ghost event, you won't see it. And it probably won't even be interacting anywhere near its ghost room. It'll just keep doing stuff over here because it's stuck here. It's rare that that happens, but it does happen. It is a bug that I assume they're trying to fix. EMF, EMF. 3. So not very high, but 3. I get the feeling it's following me around, man. Just threw something else. It just turned off another light switch. Oh no, it just did a ghost event. That's not the same as turning off a light switch. It didn't airball, so it can't be an Oni. It just touched another door. I'm going to say not an Obake, because whatever door it touched, it hasn't left any evidence. In a few... Now. Wow. Ghost is bananas. Dude, that's not even remotely close. Whoa, this ghost has got a huge range. Is this the twins again? No, the twins had UV. What the hell else can do that? That's so far away. Like, that's not even remotely close. My sanity is a little bit low, and we have no idea. We've got no evidence yet. So this could be an early hunting ghost, which means I've got to watch my sanity, because an early hunting ghost could hunt me. Lots of them could already hunt. And I've got nothing. I've got strange behavior. That's what I've got. No. Maybe. I think a phantom can also walk towards you. That's a hidden ability. Banshee can also walk towards you. But they're not just walking towards me. They're acting really far away. Mare, it's only turned lights off, not on. Could be a mare that's wandering away from its... No, but I turned the lights on. It turned a light on. It can't be a mare. That's the one thing I do know. It can't be a mare. Because the way we found this ghost was that it had turned a light on. Can't be a shade. It's way too active. Way too high a sanity. Hasn't done a Ure. Don't remember whether it's done any ghost balls. Don't know about Goryo. So a Goryo has a much lower chance to roam, but it can roam. What it can't do is change ghost room. Now, I can't use that because in this mode, I've literally turned the ghost's ability to change rooms off. So it can't do it. Myling, Rio, twins. Could be the twins because of the massive range of the interactions. Probably not an Abake or a Mimic because there's no orbs. Haven't got Spirit Box. Sanity's low, but I'm pretty sure I know why. I'm going to put them both in there. Or within the vicinity. One in the room and one where it keeps acting because it's always on that landing and it's turned the breaker off because it's not a djinn, so it's turned the breaker off. Yep. So I wanted to check there. There's always the chance with the ghost that can turn lights on that it will itself turn on too many lights and trip the breaker. It's rare, but it happens. And once again, see, now I'm not losing sanity because I'm in the light. Lost a bit there, but now I'm back in the light. Can get away without that one. Now it's acting here a lot. Let's put it right there. Cover as much area as possible. Let's put one there. Let's see, has it written in the book or anything? This is its ghost room. It's not freezing. There's no UV. I haven't seen EMF 5. The trippiest thing of all is the way it keeps acting all the way over there. Everything else is still pretty normal for any ghost. Oh, it's turned that light on at some point. But I'm not getting any UV. It's interacting at massive ranges away from its ghost room. Is it cold here? I swore I just saw freezing breath somewhere. Am I tripping? Must be tripping. It's freezing in this room. It's literally hit freezing. Let's grab that and that. Which door was it? This door. No fingerprints. EMF 2. Alright, so no fingerprints means I don't need this item anymore. I'm done with this. It's not an Abake. We do have freezing now. That's the one thing we've got. It's gotten to 0. It's freezing. We can cross off ultraviolet. Sure, that's not the case. It's gone above 0 again. Maybe it's not freezing. Now I'm not sure about freezing anymore. Did I grab the camera? I did, so I can hopefully maybe get some photos. We'll see. This is a bloody strange ghost, I'll tell you what. What is going on? No, that's a good light. And it's bloody quiet as well. Is it a mare? Can't be, it's turned lights on. I don't know which door that is. Oh, now it's definitely that one. I don't know if that'll count because the door's kind of closing. No, I got it. Good. Was it both? I think it was both. I'm going to try that one as well. Cool. So no EMF 5. And now it's acting really close. And I don't think that's a Ure ability because the doors didn't 100% close. I mean, that one was closed. Let's make that one 100% open. That way we can tell if it's a Ure. I mean, I could go check my sanity as well, but I'm not even sure what my sanity should be. Is it freezing? It's not freezing. It keeps going up and down. It will not freeze in here. It's not getting cold enough anywhere else either. What? Cannot be cold out here too. Don't get it. Okay, it's going up, so it's not this room. It's going down. It's spending so much time in this corridor. That it's made this corridor cold. It's following me around for sure. Are you a banshee? Banshee would have given up its dots by now. Banshee doesn't have the ability to early hunt anymore. It used to have a cool ability where it could early hunt as well. So the Banshee's ability is, when it triggers the ability, it picks a waypoint within, I think it's 2 meters or thereabouts of a player, and it walks towards that waypoint. It basically tries to get to you no matter where in the house you are. So it knows where you are when it triggers this ability. Like, it just auto knows. Not like hunting behavior where a ghost doesn't actually know where you are. It knows where it last saw you. And if it's not still seeing you, it doesn't know where you are now until it sees you again. A Banshee's ability, obviously that can't trigger during a hunt because it's an ability. Now, the old Banshee's ability, it used to do that. It used to walk towards you. And if it saw you while it was doing its special ability, i.e. walking towards you, it would immediately hunt you. It no longer does that. Now it just walks towards you. I can't say freezing anymore. But it can't be a Banshee because there's no ultraviolet. Now, a Wraith can teleport towards you, so it could be that. But even a Wraith that was teleporting towards me, like, it acted far away from its ghost room in places where I wasn't. Let's put down some salt. Wraiths can't step in salt. They're the only ghost that can't do that. Let's place salt and a motion sensor so we can tell if it walked over where the salt is. It's a hell of a ghost, man. This one's tripping me out. Hasn't written in the book. Okay, that is freezing. It's now going up. But when I picked it up, it was freezing. I was going to say, I didn't think it was that one. This ghost is bloody weird. It's getting warm. Is this... You're in here. Can't be anywhere else. I think this is its ghost room and it's just not spending any freaking time in there. And it's thrown the breaker again. You want to. You want it cold. No, that doesn't make any sense either. It's not freezing. I mean, I've seen freezing twice, but both times it's immediately gotten warmer. I have to know what my sanity is. Did I take another meds? I think I did. Oh, sanity is low again. Oh, I hope that's the light and not the breaker. Still don't even know if I've got the ghost room. Because of the way the temperature keeps fluctuating, I'm not sure if I've got the ghost room. This is just crazy. Oh, I've got the camera. Still got a few pictures to go. It's turned the breaker off twice. So wherever it is, it's not a djinn. Might be freezing. The twins? Even the twins doesn't feel likely. It's possible, but not likely. There's been no twin interactions on the board. And it's... I mean, is the twins' range that big? It's not that big, right? And why doesn't it... It can step in salt. It's not a wraith. Okay, that's my last picture, so I don't need this anymore. It's not a wraith. It's cold out here. It's freezing. It's warmer in here than it is in here. Have I got the wrong ghost room this entire time? Have you been playing me for a fool? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you...
Over here.
Been playing me for a fool. Okay, so now we got a spirit box as well. So that's at least something. The twins. The twins would be the most likely thing unless... Moroi doesn't feel right. Moroi doesn't... This is the most frustrating ghost I've ever had. Now we can watch our sanity. 96%. I didn't turn the lights off like a fool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang around in the house, in the light, for a while. So I shouldn't be losing any sanity. So I was on 95%. Or thereabouts. And in a little bit, we'll go back outside and see if I'm still on 95%. If I am, then it's not a Moroi. Don't know whether it's Moroi or Moroi. Might be Moroi. You know, different emphasis. Oh, I've only got a little bit longer as well because I've got to go to work. Nah, my sanity is still close to 100%. I need to go turn those lights off. I think it's the twins. Aren't the twins UV? Is it written in a book? No. No. So, no books. Pretty sure of freezing now, because we've seen it twice. No ghost riding. We haven't seen ghost orbs yet. No EMF 5. I haven't seen that. And I haven't seen any twin interactions. There's a frickin' ghost orb. Wonderful. At least now we know we've got the right... It's an Onryo? Why an Onryo? There's no UV, so it's not a mimic, because a mimic's got UV, right? Yeah. Can't take photos of the damn phones anymore. I don't know why. They're really hard to get, or impossible to get. This was horrible. That took way too long. But that's an Onryo. That's crazy, man. I did get the ghost to step in salt twice, so at least there's that. That counts towards my
Welcome back.
dailies.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Got the right ghost type. Cheese and rice. Should still be enough to get my next level, 32, which I think unlocks something. Yay, sound sensor. Well, that's bloody nothing. I don't care about sound sensors. And I did use up a salt, so I need to buy a salt. So go to the shop and buy, apparently. Add, is that right? One of everything, but everything else is there. Yes, good, cool. Not doing the farmhouses, and I hate Willow. We'll go back to Tanglewood. We'll just do those three. I like these three. They're okay. They're the least spooky. I get the least freaked out.
Alright, we're here.
And you want it to be quick. I mean, that's what I'm after here. Eva. Eva.
Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a
Eve.
curse of death.
Eva.
But be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
Sorry, bit of Wally there. Motion sensor and ghost event. Well, that's up to the ghost, but 25 can probably get stuffed. Got to use salt, so we'll use salt regardless. Unless we think it's a wraith, we will use some salt. Eva, where are you? Now, the worst ones I ever have is I walk in, I do that, and then the ghost appears in front of me and scares the living bejesus out of me with an immediate ghost event. And it's like, well, that's just being cruel, really, but I did ask for it. So I sort of walk in and the ghost is like, I'm right here. It's like, oh, Jesus. Don't do it like that. Not a music box. Can hide there. Can hide there, but we'll close it for now. Not a mirror. See anything out of place? Don't see any bones. Oh, in the bath. You can get sneaky ones that hide in the bath. Sometimes they hide on the rug, like camouflage themselves. It's very annoying, but they can do that too. It's not the tarot cards. Bone, bone, bone. Not on the table, not on the floor. Is it a monkey paw? It's not a monkey paw. Not on any of the counters, not on the floor. Let's try the basement. Let's see if it's a summoning circle or Ouija board. It is a summoning circle. Excellent, excellent. Let's see if we can find a bone. Still no bone. The breaker is not down here, which means we probably won't be returning here unless the ghost is down there. Don't know. It's possible. Doesn't seem likely though. The breaker's in here. And there's the bone. No indication of where the ghost is yet. I don't know where that was. Couldn't get a photo because I didn't know where it was standing. Now, it's here at the moment. That means nothing. EMF level 2 seems a bit low. Did you just touch this door as well? No, it's got to actually have been the ghost event that did that. So that's not really an indication of where the ghost is. The ghost was there. Turned off this light. That's weird. You a lounge mare? It's not cold yet. Alright, I don't know. It's as good a place as any to leave my equipment when you don't know. Let's go get the one that tells you. It could be EMF 5. No, not really. The one that tells you. This one. And let's put the camera down. Can always look for orbs. It's the other one that tells you. Especially if it's going to do the breaker, there's a very good chance I'll be able to see the orbs. Now the screen is tiny, it's really hard to see the orbs. I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to go for the breaker. Not a djinn. I do have my sneaking suspicions that it's in here. Temperature is falling fast. Very fast. Very fast. That's a nice spot. So not a djinn. That's the only thing we know so far. Evidence, not a djinn. The djinn will never turn the breaker off because that's how the djinn gets its power. Don't see any orbs unless they're here. Could still have the wrong ghost room. We haven't waited very long to see the temperature drop, but it was dropping already, so I am inclined to believe that there's a high likelihood of that being the ghost room at this early stage of the game. You can put it on the coffee table, cool. Yeah, I mean, that's really cold. It's not freezing yet, but that's really cold. If the orbs were hiding like right in front of the door, now I should be able to see them. Don't see any ghost orbs. Don't see any dots yet. I'll tell you what else it can't be. Can't be a shade. A shade has a 0% chance to do a ghost event when your sanity is that high. I think a shade's ability like only starts being able to do a ghost event from about 75% sanity. When you're like in the 90s, a shade has a 0% chance of doing a ghost event. Most of that sanity loss is from the ghost event. Alright, not seeing anything there. Let's grab the other book and this, because it hasn't touched any doors. I mean, it could turn out to be UV, but I'm going to go for... You suck. You really don't like the breaker, do you? Let's just pop that in and... Where... I didn't even get a chance to say it. Got as far as where, and it started talking on the spirit box. Now, whenever that happens, I'm always inclined to believe that we're possibly looking at a Moroi because it wants you to hear it so badly. Anything else happening? Nothing interesting. Let's make sure all the doors and stuff are closed. Because if it's going to touch any doors and leave any UV, I'm going to need them to be closed. Now, I'm pretty happy that we don't have ghost orbs so far. I'm not going to rule it out 100% because there's always a chance you've missed it, but I'm relatively happy to say that there's no ghost orbs. So now I'm looking for this. We want a bit of that, which will help us look for this. Because this is also a daily objective, so... yeah, let's just put them both there, why not? So no UV. It's definitely not leaving any UV, and it's stepped in both, which is fantastic. I don't believe an Abarque can dodge leaving footprints, and doing it twice is a lot. 2. So, no UV, not a wraith. Is my sanity draining really fast? Kind of. Have I been Moroid? What else have I got? Motion sensor, we can get a motion sensor in there. It's lower than it should be, considering I've been in the light. No. Let's go with here. Just threw something, and I don't know what. Oh, you suck. Creepy little child ghost. I missed the photo. I might have got an interaction, like 2-star or something. Didn't even get the interaction. You're mean. It's not freezing. Hasn't written in a book. Just throwing the breaker like mad. Oh. I tried to go to the... EMF 5 on the breaker. Oh, I could have taken a photo as well. I had the camera. You idiot. Oh well. Yeah, it's the child ghost. I don't know whether... oh no, we have got it really low. I was going to say, I don't know whether the child ghost slides underneath the motion sensor, but we should put it lower. But that's alright. It's low now. Yeah, I don't know if this is a Moroi. That's kind of where my sanity should be after that ghost event and walking around in the dark a little bit. We did get EMF 5. Well, doesn't feel like the twins. This is just an angry spirit. What else would a spirit be? Ghost riding. What else would the twins be? Freezing. It's not a wraith. Stepped in the salt. Can't be a wraith. I'm going to take even more salt photos. I'm just going to keep taking salt photos. As soon as I work out where my camera is, there. So not only is it a daily, but I'm not getting many other photos here. Like, I don't really have many other options. So if I can get 2 more salt photos, that's like 4/5 of the daily done. And I get all the money back that I'm going to spend on the salt canisters in photos. So that's how that works. So let's do another 2, but we'll do them here instead. There and there. See how long it takes to step in that. Any ghost writing yet? No. It's supposed to be freezing, isn't it? It's freezing, so we've got the twins again. Okay, you stepped in both. Thank you very much. That's very, very convenient. Another twins. That cost me a little bit because I spent my money on salt and sanity. Oh, only one sanity. I thought there was two. Two was the last game, but cheese and rice. Some freaky, freaky, freaky twins. Did get 2 objectives, which is nice. So I get a bit more money for that. At least it wasn't as bad as the last one, where I just couldn't find the room. Can't believe that was an Onryo. That Onryo was wandering like nobody's business. That Onryo did not like its ghost room. Well, it did like its ghost room. It just confused the hell out of me as to which room was its ghost room. I was convinced that bedroom was its ghost room because it was the coldest room in the house. And then that turned out to not be the ghost room. It was really weird. Right. This house is terrible as well. It's got a horrible light layout.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Sophie, Carey, Firelight. We can do a Firelight. They're not hugely expensive. They are temperamental. The ghost has to want to do it. If it just doesn't do it, then it just doesn't do it. Sophie, where are you? Never grab that, but you never know. Not hearing anything. It's a music box. Don't see a bone in here. Bone. Not hearing anything. No bone. Still haven't heard anything. No bone. No bone. You're a creepy little child. That's just because I'm close enough. That's an EMF 4. Now, the ghost has teleported to me. That means nothing. It will be back on its way back to its ghost room. So there is one little thing that sometimes will fool you, is that the ghost will teleport to you to do a ghost event. And then because it's on its way back to its ghost room, it might do a lot of stuff on the way. It doesn't always happen, but it does happen. And yeah, that can really fool you. That can really screw you over. You can think the ghost is places where it's not, because it's acting on its way back to its ghost room after teleporting towards you. Now, the same can happen with a Wraith and a Banshee. The ghost can move towards you either via teleportation or via Banshee ability, or I think it's the Phantom's ability. I think it's the Phantom's. And then does a whole bunch of interactions on its way back to its room. So, yeah, it can fool you. It's very annoying. It's a very annoying trait. That it'll completely mess you up like that. But, yeah, it's just part of the game. That's why you have to confirm things. You have to keep using tools that help you double check and triple check. And be sure that you've got the right ghost and it's the right room. I think it was my last stream, maybe the one before that, where I had a mimic. The ghost even looked like the evidence that I got. And I'm like, we better check for mimic. And I checked for mimic, and it was a mimic. So there's things like that. Like, there's a ghost whose specific job is to fool you in just that particular way. Okay, now it's thrown some stuff, so now I've got to look for things, objects that are where they shouldn't be. because it definitely just threw something. I still haven't seen a bone anywhere. Was that breath? Might have been, might not have been. So, rib cage. Okay, I haven't seen anything thrown. I swear I heard something be thrown. This is a horrible ghost room if it's all the way back here. Nothing been thrown back here. There's nothing in here to throw. Well. Didn't throw anything down here. Aha. Were you here to begin with? Let's go and grab our thermometer. That's about right. Lost about 10% sanity plus a little bit more for walking around in the dark. The 10% was for the ghost event that sort of happened. Did I get that photo, by the way? I didn't look. I did. 3-star. Nice. Little creepy child hiding there behind the corner. Shadow model. Might be here. I think I saw cold breath then. It's going down from 5. It's already at 5 and it's going even lower. That to float in the corner. Nice. Let's turn the light off. Head outside. Do like the close ghost room. The right in front ghost room. It's always nice. It's one of the best things you can get. It's nice and easy to spot. And the ghost orb is right in front of the camera. I am thinking this might turn out to be freezing, and there's always a chance of a mimic. Because I've mentioned it, it's almost like it's probably going to happen because Murphy's Law. But we shall see. Let's put this right there, and then that right there. And then turn the lights off again. I don't actually need to turn the lights off. That was actually a bit of a waste. Didn't need to do that. We've already seen the orbs, so that's not actually doing anything for me. Could be a mimic. Let's grab this and this. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Actually, there really isn't anything much here you could have touched, is there? Is that where that photo came from? Have I got the wrong room? Are you an entry hall ghost? I think I might have the wrong room. Can't find my cursor. There it is. Oh no, it's freezing in here. But what about out here? No, it's absolutely going up in there, so it's not. It's definitely down here somewhere. Always the off chance of poltergeist, so let's make a poltergeist explosion a thing that can happen. Apparently you can't pick these up. Maybe you can't do it until they've been thrown. There's a bunch of shoes here. I'll grab some shoes. I swear I just heard something move, but might have been the ambient creepy stair noise that occasionally happens. So you never know, we might get a poltergeist throw. Is it freezing? It is not freezing. It's still very, very cold. We haven't done this yet. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? That wasn't going to work anyway. Where are you? Are you
Here.
That's better. Because I'm an idiot, and that counts as a light for the purposes of lights in the room. So now we got spirit box. So orbs and spirit box. Could be a mare. Yokai on Rio. I don't think it's turned any lights on. I think it's turned them off. Okay. So what are we looking for? Mare, yokai on Rio. Ghost riding. Dots. Freezing. Still cold, it's not freezing. We'll give it double books. So we're not expecting UV now, so we don't need to worry about that at all. We'll get some salt because I've got 2 more left to do, I think. Yep, so we'll just do some salt for the sake of it. We'll see if it's trying to get... it's walking around the couch. Let's just put him there. If it's in the room, it's walking around the couch anyway. See if we get any dots. Oh, get the ghost to blow out a firelight. Well, that's... it's not easy. First of all... You're totally a mare, aren't you? Oh yeah, can't be EMF. We're looking for ghost riding. Freezing's the other one. Oh, it's so freezing. Again? Well, you should totally blow that candle out. You don't like candles. You hate candles. Blow the candle out. Step in the salt. Do stuff. There we go. Now, an Unreal has a chance to hunt after blowing out candles. We don't want that to happen, so I'm not going to be too blasé with the candles. I'm going to see if I can get it to step in that other salt, because I need that for a daily. And then other than that, we're going to leave this ghost the hell alone. Would really like you to step in that salt. That was probably a badly placed salt, really. I think it's preventing it from throwing that thing. So if it throws that, I wouldn't have known. Please step in the salt. I need the salt. There's all these things you can throw as well. Can you give us a sign? Was super freezing, so if it's gotten warmer, no, it's still super freezing. I was going to say, if it's gotten warmer, there's always a chance the ghost has buggered off. Because they can do that. They can just leave. Like, meh. I'm going to go check out the kitchen. I'm going to hang out in the kitchen, and just, you know, I'm going to hang out in the kitchen. It's not going to step in that salt. Oh, yeah. I've got time for one more. I've got time for one more. Alright. So I got one salt. Not the best hunt. We did discover the ghost. We got one objective. A couple of photos. Let's go. We'll get one more. And we'll see if we can get that one to step in the final salt. And maybe get some objectives that I can actually do. And see if we can get one more level out of it. We might get one more level out of it too.
There's some jobs ready for you.
No! What was I saying? Always double and triple check. Double and triple check. You idiot. So what we were missing there is there would have been UV footprints, which I didn't even look for. If there were, I would have known that there were 4 pieces of evidence and that it was a mimic. God damn it. Damn mimic. I said it. I didn't do it. I deserve that. I deserve that. Now we're probably not going to level up. Because now I don't have enough experience.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Benjamin.
Because here is the link to an object. Going through the close
EMF, firelight, and cleanse the area. We can do all 3 of those. Okay, hopefully this one turns out to be a good one. There's always a chance this one goes really well. Benjamin, where are you? Tarot cards. Bone, 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 bone. First thing you gotta do, gotta go looking for that bone. Now, I haven't heard anything from Benji yet. But it is super early. But like I said, some ghosts, you say, where are you? And they go, I'm here. And they show themselves. Right at the damn start. But not every ghost is going to do that. The vast majority of ghosts don't do that. If you've got someone like a shade, it's definitely not going to do that. It is so not inclined to do that. But yeah, it is nice when you get a ghost that does, because it means you have to do less. It's like, well, now I already know where you are. Ghost room is probably going to be there. Again, not guaranteed, but probably going to be there. And you can spend the rest of your sanity actually trying to get the ghost. Because that's the thing. The worst thing is when you have to spend your sanity not... that's a hard one to take a photo of. Let's do that. Did you just turn the light off? I should bug report that. I think I am a member of the Discord. Right. Now we're still trying to find a ghost. And the breaker. I don't think I know where the breaker is yet, do I? Nope, that's just the creepy ambient noises. I hate the creepy ambient noises. Alright, no indication that it's down here because everything is in its place. All the dummies are where they should be. And there's just the stupid ambient stair noises that freak people out. They do freak you out, don't get me wrong. Those are horrible, 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 creepy noises. Aha. It's over here again. That's a while ago. So you did something here a long time ago. Anything else? No shoes or cups or anything out of place? No. Is that a window knock? You're actually in this room. Thank you very much. I'm going to see if I can take a photo of a window knock. I'm not sure. Alright, let's get the hell out so I can get some equipment up there. Can you take a photo of a window knock? You can. Excellent. Even through the slats. Almost impossible to see the goddamn fingerprints through those slats, but... oh well, we've got 2 minutes, so I'm going to grab that and that. Because unless it's an Abake, We should be able to see the UV if it's left UV. Because 2 minutes, like, I can get back there in 2 minutes. Hey, hey. I was absolutely 100% right. Give me that. Drop this here. Give me that again. Probably not in a barcade because I can still see it. Let's turn the light off. That is not a ghost event. So I should be able to take an interaction photo. And then... don't need to stand in the dark to do this one. Charge it up and get a fingerprint photo. Has not touched the door, or this door, or that door. It's too late to check the UV, so I don't know about that. Little bug or something floating in front of my screen. I'm not sure what that was. It was right in front of my eye. It's just thrown something somewhere. In an adjacent room. Just knocked on the window again, didn't you? Oh, I can get 2 photos if I'm quick. 1. Not an Abarque fingerprint. Whoops. 2. Cool. Right. I need to get more equipment because we don't have no idea what ghost this is, except that it's UV. I haven't seen any EMF5, but I haven't tested all of them. It's turned lights off. It's never turned the light on. It hasn't played with the breaker. Knocking on the window again. Not EMF3. I can drop that now and grab this and grab another fingerprint photo. And that's my book, I think. That's my photos, so we're done with that. And means we're done with that, because it doesn't matter anymore. It's not freezing yet. Oh boy, come on, ghosty. Let's see what you are. Orbs and dots. As soon as I get back to the truck, it'll just do them both, and we can call it and get out. Oh, I was going to say and get out, but no. Why is my sanity so low? I don't see orbs. Firelight in his incense. Firelight. Are there any... Hantu? There's a demon in there. Mimic's a possibility, but I don't see any orbs. I mean, there's a demon in there. So it could hunt now. If it's a damn demon. If it is, I'm probably just going to die, because I don't even know where to hide. I think I can hide in the basement. That's the wrong way. about to say it doesn't like that light, but that was me. Go look for more dots. Oh, check if it's freezing before I do that. It's not freezing. Not yet. Haven't seen orbs. Haven't really been looking long enough to say no to dots yet. Haven't even got a book in the room yet either. Blew out the candle, which is good. Just... Yes. I think so. Yes. Yes. So there's at least a few ghosts there that can hunt early. So sanity is going to have to happen, I'm afraid. I try not to take them if I don't have to take them. Like if I think I can get done and get out, I will do that. But in this case, I don't know. Don't need that light. I do need that light. I don't need this light. Alright, line the dots up with the book. Okay, sort of. Where are you? Are you here? You're definitely here. So we've got spirit box, we've got UV. Oh, I should check for freezing again just before I go. Or we can say it's spirit box, freezing, and ghost riding. Spirit box, UV, and ghost riding. And get the hell out. Because I do not think that is a combination that can be a mimic. Spirit box, UV, and ghost riding. It's a poltergeist. Poor Polty, it didn't have much to throw. That's why it never looked like a poltergeist. There was nothing, no real indication that that was a poltergeist. Cleanse the area near the ghost using incense. My light is up there. Perfect game. I don't think you have to get the ghost photo for a perfect game. You just have to get photos. And I've got every photo as a scoring photo. I'm going to get all the objectives, and I'm going to get the ghost right. Because this can't be a mimic. So long as the ghost is here somewhere. Like, the only way that didn't work is I was really unlucky and the ghost was like miles away for no apparent reason. I did use a fair few... Oh, I need one more salt. Dagnabbit. Need one more salt. That's really annoying. Alright. I need to put down some salt and wait for it to step in the salt. It's done the breaker. I'm not even gonna care. I've got enough sanity to just go up there. Go to the wrong room. I don't know how many times I did that this game. I went to the wrong room many, many, many times. Let's put one right in the middle and one in the doorway. Run away. I can watch from the truck. When it says 10 of 10, I can leave knowing this is a poltergeist and I've got a perfect game. And finished another daily. It stepped in the salt. Got everything. Every picture counted. We've got the right ghost. So that's what you want. So that might even be enough for another level because of the perfect game. Because perfect game comes within the multiplier as well. Perfect investigation bonus. So there's normally an investigation bonus. That's a perfect one. Then multiply that by 2.7. Then add all these other little bits and pieces. Plus the daily. And I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Ding! Ooh, the new video camera. Excellent, because the other video camera sucks. Yep, let's just buy these things and add them because it's better to have everything as I want it. Alright, I'm going to do one more real quick. Well, no, I'm not even going to do one more real quick. I'm going to go in. I want to look at this camera. That's it. I just want to look at the camera.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Corey. Oh, that's so much better. Didn't even pick up a torch. Alright, found footage. Let's see if we can find the ghost room. I mean, look how easy that is. Like, you can actually see. Bloody hell. You can sort of see. Where am I? Oh, there. The hell? Wait. What? That's better. I mean, look, I can even see that there's a hiding spot there, which is great. I don't even have a torch. I can turn lights on, though. I forgot I can turn lights on. Is that a ghost orb? No. It's a haunted mirror. Would have been nice to see orbs, like, immediately, because that's all I wanted to do. But we can have a quick look around and just see what we can see. Well, the ghost is here. Because you just did something, didn't you? I heard something happen. You threw a slipper. So we're in here, so it's not a ghost orb's ghost, because I don't see no orbs. But that camera is infinitely better. That's way better. Alright, whatever. We're out. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to see. That's a much, much better camera. I'm really happy with that.
Welcome back.
Cool.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Oh, in brownstone. God damn it. Prevent a hunt with the crucifix. Take 3-star footprint photos. Yeah. Never really had the chance to do that. I did when I had that mimic. I should have done it then. Complete challenge mode in 10 Ridgeview Court. I have no idea what that challenge is, but that's always terrifying, those challenges. They're really, really, really hard. So we won't be doing that. Anyway, there's my badge. You can see I was here back in the day. Is Lisa still here? Can't tell because you don't get... Oh, you get a UV one. I don't think I've ever followed this, so I don't know where they're supposed to go. It's not bright enough. Don't know whether Lisa's still back there. I say Lisa, basically InSim has essentially got to name a ghost. Nobody else got to name a ghost. Oh, they reset my basketball score. I had 69 forever. I refused to score another point. Still haven't drawn many tarot cards because I don't play with the tarot cards. They get you killed. Yeah, anyway. That is going to do it, guys. Thanks very much for hanging out with me. This was okay. I really do have to start doing the hunting objectives. I need more practice. And maybe next time what I'll do is I'll turn the difficulty down a little bit, but we'll actually do the hunt objectives. At the moment, I'm trying to get some higher level equipment because especially some of the low level stuff is just horrible. But some of the higher level stuff, even the tier 2s mostly are fine. I do have smudge sticks and I do have sanity medication, so we really should do some of the hunting stuff, and we will at some point, just not today. Yeah, if you enjoyed this and you're watching over on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I've got over 300 videos now, and about 100 of them are Phasmophobia videos. There's a really good playlist that you can find all of these on, including my very first hunt, which was super scary and shows just how terrified I am of this game. Yeah, if you'd like to join us in chat, then why don't you head on over to Twitch, where the best thing you can do to help me out is hit the follow button. Yeah, if you want to find my Twitch channel, it's right up the top of my channel page, actually. But otherwise, you can find it in the About section. There's a link over there. If you're over on my Twitch and you'd like to watch my back catalogue, head on over to my YouTube channel, which you can also find in the About section of my Twitch channel page. You can also go to twitch.tv/quivs_AU. That's the actual address. Annoyingly, my YouTube stream does not have quite as easy a thing to find because not enough people have watched me yet. When more people have actually watched me, then I can get a channel name sort of thingy. It'd be really nice if I can ever get one of those, because then I can have a nice easy URL to just tell you about. Yeah, other than that, guys, once again, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it, even if you don't hit that thumbs up button, even if you don't subscribe. If you at least got 5 minutes of enjoyment out of this, well, that makes it all the worthwhile for me. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.